Hello everyone, Ryan X1000. I'm outside right now because I'm heading to class. My apologies about the wind, but I'll try to talk over it. I just saw the trailer for Digital Circus Episode 8. Did not expect... I apologize about the wind. Oh my gosh. I know, I can hear it in the mic too. Okay, but did not expect it to be about Cain. So it's about Cain and his character, like how his motivation, his inner struggles and all that, which I did not think they were going to go that route. I honestly thought this was going to be more about Kinger or even Ragatha even, because I think Ragatha's been really left out for a lot of the story because, I mean, I feel like she's kind of like the other half of Pomni, you know, because you have Pomni, Jax, and Ragatha kind of just really completes the trifecta going on. So I thought there was going to be more development of her. So I'm thinking maybe the more we learn about Cain, we're probably going to learn more about Ragatha and hopefully Kinger's wife. I mean, anytime he hears about his wife, he gets like a shock, right? So hopefully we learn something about his wife, or maybe that'll be safe for episode 9, right? Because it's those two characters, right? Kinger and Ragatha really need their development. They need closure. So I'm hoping if we discover more about Cain, that's how they're going to develop, is through that journey of discovering more about Cain. This is definitely a more shorter video. I mean, it's a minute-long trailer. I know a lot of people are going to be dissecting everything. I don't have that time right now. Class will be starting in a bit anyway for me. And the only way I can imagine Ragatha getting any substantial development for episode 8 is if she has some sort of higher connection to Cain than what was originally let on. Don't know what that can be, but I feel like that could be a cool way to kind of like develop her as the episode goes on and revolves around Cain and his inner suffering and whatnot. If anything, it is going to revolve around Kinger's wife with Cain because of the fact that since Kinger was a programmer, from what I remember, he was a former programmer of the circus. The more we'll learn about Cain, the more we're going to find out. Actually, probably the very end of the episode is probably what happened to Kinger's wife and how that's going to transition into episode 9. That's probably the most likely route that's going to go, I hope. That would be really, really cool. And then episode 9 is going to be long. It was pretty much hinted at from Gooseworks that, okay, it's a long episode, the final one. So maybe then we'll have Ragatha's development more. There was a good amount in episode 5 when you actually watched from her perspective. You realize, oh shoot, yeah, she had a bit of a role to play in episode 5, the untitled one. But that was pretty much it. And it just became kind of just like a part of like the side cast, you know? But hopefully she gets more development. Again, her and Kinger are like the ones that really need the closure, in my opinion.